Hello there, saber fans. Shamim here, just doing a video showing off my latest custom saber that I finished up installing. This is the Qui-Gon Jinn hilt from Ultimate Works. There are several different Qui-Gon Jinn models available from various companies with varying degrees of accuracy and install friendliness. And this is the version from Ultimate Works. This is the first deep-grooved version that I've had a chance to install. You can see that the grooves are incredibly deep. They go almost all the way down to the silver shroud, the aluminum shroud, and it makes installing it quite a task, because what you have is your LED mounted right about here, then your battery is in between the LED and the switch. You've got your main switch, and then a tactile black switch there hidden beneath the shroud. All of this is sort of an empty sled for the soundboard to sit in. Then you've got your recharge port here in the pommel with a kill key, and then your speaker is right about there. CoverTech knob holds the whole thing together, holds the shroud in place. Let's see, your red switch is tactile, your back switch is tactile, you've got your blade retention screw there, and a screen accurate blade plug. So all in all, it's a pretty nice offering from Ultimate Works. I think I did a video review of the empty version when I first got it. I've since installed it, and it's going off to the customer who purchased it later today. So let's talk a little bit about the lightsaber and what we've got inside. It's a Prizm5.1 from Plector Labs. You've got a green-green-white tri-Cree XBE2 LED. It's a 28mm premium speaker for crisp, clean sounds. None of the Qui-Gon Jinn sound fonts are bass heavy, and so I went with the much slimmer premium speaker, which was much easier to install in here, because the bass speaker was so thick that the prongs of the recharge port were hitting up against it, even when I shaved them down. So I decided to opt for the premium speaker. 18650 lithium-ion battery. It's a 3.7 volt, 34 milliamp hours battery. And then 6 light side sound fonts. Some of them are mine, some of them are other customers, or other font makers. All of them have been customized with Qui-Gon Jinn boot up sounds. So let's, this kill key is very low profile. My fingers aren't small enough to be able to go in there, so I use pliers to pull it out. It's a pretty loud, crisp sound. You've got auxiliary button back here. Press and hold for blade lockup. I'm going to throw a blade in there so you can see the different shades of green, 50 shades of green. But let's just cycle through the fonts for now.
Always remember, your focus determines your reality. Use your instincts.
Yes, sir.
May the Force be with you.
And with you.
Negotiations will be short.
It's like your mama. think it's on this font. Let's wait for it. There it is. Anakin! Anakin! Anakin, stop panicking. And back to the first one. Alright. Let's throw in a blade and we'll go through the shades of green that we've got. Blade plug slides in and out pretty easily. It's a 1-inch blade. There's your blade socket depth. So it's a pretty good blade socket depth, even with all the cram foo happening up here with the LED, the battery, and then 2 switches. You've still got quite a bit of room, at least 1 inch for blade retention, which is great. Here's solid green. To change the colors, it's main and aux, sort of at the same time, sort of a 1-2. We've got a little bit more white in here. Now this is mostly white with a little bit of green. It's a very pale Viridian. And then solid white with green flash on flash. Back to solid green. I lied about the 50 shades. It's only about 4 or 5. Anyway, so there you have it. Qui-Gon Jinn hilt from Ultimate Works, the pack store. It's a pretty nice hilt. Anodized finish on the black, brushed aluminum on the silver parts. Yeah, so it's a nice solid hilt. I would do light to medium dueling with it. The switch can be a little bit finicky, so if you're finding that it's not turning on, you can twist it a little bit to make it go down lower or up higher. So like now I've twisted it down a little too far. Oh, there we go. But that helps it. So it's a little bit of a finicky button, but it works pretty well. So yeah, there you go. Thank you all so much for watching, and may the Force be with you.